He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. In the 49ers, under the lights on Thursday night.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, we start Week 9 with a prime-time matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin here with Charles Davis, as always. And CD, you look at the Rams in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. As a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them well.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And just think about what his ceiling in the NFL could be, because when you go back to his one collegiate season as a starter, the full season, he went undefeated, didn't throw an interception, and ran for over 1,000 yards as well. When you see him hit the field, you see a possible superstar in the making.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. A check on the numbers for Kenyon Drake last week. 19 carries, 60 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here to 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Here comes the 49ers punter now. They'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Ross on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards. And they started ho-humming that performance. And finally, you said he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They're going to be careful what they wish for ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one. The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 7 catches, 91 yards.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy, and that's exactly where he is now.
The Rams sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st down, Stafford here. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Herbert goes for 24 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Drake. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having to.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Drake one more time on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. From midfield, here's Lance. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. Lance now on first down. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, Drake. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now Lance. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Oh, he's got a little daylight, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. After the sack on first down, Stafford going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
So here are the Rams to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford flushed out right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long, it's Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Now a first down throw, Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throwing again is Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards